Greetings to one and all. This is my response to Nikki departure and also to that fraud Charleston Taylor. Now, I just got off the phone with Veronica. You understand? Now, we got to continue this conversation tomorrow, right? Now, this guy Charleston Taylor is a damn fraud and all he does do is lie. Because he was trying to con me out of my own products, right? No, he came to me talking about he want to do music for Crop Over. This was last year, right? I gave him 3 Bashment Soca instrumentals and 3 leasing agreements. Charleston is going to look at me and tell me he did not have it in mind to pay me. So I was done with him on that. I ignored him. He ran me down for months for instrumentals. I ignored him because he wasn't coming with no money. You understand? I was out a night on a date. This man came up to my table while I was eating. Him bugging me about soca instrumentals again. As I told him, big man, I eating. I will talk to you about that another time. Ignored him again. You understand? He come back to me a couple months after telling me he got $500. He want to make a down payment. Right? Now, when it comes to my recording studio, before I could even turn on my computer, you have to pay me half up front because I just got to pay electricity bill every single month. You understand? Electricity ain't free. If you want me to work, you have to pay me. You understand? I started the job for Charleston, completed the job for Charleston. I gave him the MP3, the wave, the stems for the instrumental, the contract, and a receipt. This agreement was not verbal as he told Sherry. It was not verbal. He had an electronic receipt that he did with the amount he paid and the amount that he owed. He paid me $250 down payment. I gave this man everything concerning to him in a WeTransfer download link. Right? Now WeTransfer to send you an email telling you the files have been downloaded. So I knew that he had the files. Right? He came back to me the very next day talking about he doesn't want it anymore. He want back his money. And it was like, after I worked so hard to build this instrumental, give you everything that concerned you, give you a contract, a receipt, and you're going to tell me that you want back your down payment? I worked. That was the purpose for the down payment, for me to work. I do not work for free. I run a business here. I don't only own a recording studio. I run a mechanic shop. You understand? This is nothing free being done here. I do not work for free. Artists came here just a couple days ago and recorded. They paid me and that was that. Nobody do not come with me with this sort of ignorance. I am a businessman. When people come here to spend the money, they get quality work done. That's the end of it. You can ask any of my customers. Anyhow, the police got involved. I explained my situation to the police. And every single police officer who I spoken to told me I do not owe him anything, he owe me. The purpose for a down payment is for me to work. And I worked. You understand? So, Mr. Charleston Taylor, I have been seeing all your threats you have been sending me on social media, but this is what I want you to know, right? I am connected to some very powerful people. And the only reason why nothing has been done to you is because I haven't said to do so. So I want you to understand, right, who you dealing with. I really want you to understand who you're dealing with, Charleston. I have been seeing all of your threats, and people are aware of your threats. You understand? I just came from one of the guys who are aware of your threats, and he told me to send him the link from Sherry Veronica so he can see what is going on. Because you, Charleston Taylor, you just digging yourself a deeper hole. Now consider this a warning, right? I did my due diligence to produce an instrumental for you. I worked for 3 single days straight, hours on my computer. Nights my girl had to be asking me, you ain't gonna get some rest and go along in your bed. I work overnight to make sure that you get your instrumental, Charleston. And you can't run me with stupidness the very next day after I gave you everything concerning you. Now this is what I can tell you, right? In fact, I don't even want to tell you nothing much, big man. I don't even want to tell you nothing more. I ain't even bothering to go back to the police after all the threats that you sent to me. Right? You could continue posting wherever you want to post on social media that ain't moving me. Right? I know the public can see this and Sherry is going to see this also. But I tell you, Charleston, you don't know who you playing with, right? You could be all this 35 madman that you claim you is. Come up Jackson. That's all you got to do. If you're all this 35 madman that you claim you is, come up Jackson. That's all you got to tell you. Yo.